Hello everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. You guys been requesting this video for a while, so I am here to do it for you guys finally. I finally had the chance to sit down and do one of these for you guys. My kids are currently sleeping right now, so I have a little bit of time to talk to you guys about what I'm going to talk about in this video. A lot of you guys been wanting me to talk about what's going on in my house, and I talked about it like a few weeks ago, probably like last month. I really don't remember how long it's been, but I told you guys that there's some paranormal stuff going on in my house, and it has been going on for the past few years. They finally stopped happening, but it's literally here and there, and like it happens every once in a while. But it's recently came back again, and I want to talk to you guys about it because you guys seem super interested, so I'm going to talk about it with you guys. But anyways, let's get started with this whole process so it won't take too long. All right, so when I was pregnant with my daughter, I was 19. And we were probably living here for like 6 to 7 months already. And I've been hearing stuff, I've been seeing stuff move, I've been seeing stuff fall out and just stuff like that. And I didn't want to think anything of it, but at the same time, I believe in it. I believe in this kind of stuff. This stuff is going on for my whole life. My grandma and my mom's told me a bunch of crazy things when I was little, and I really believe her until stuff happened to me. And there's stuff that goes on my mom's house as well, which I can probably tell you that later in this video. But anyway, stuff has been happening in this house. My headboard, or my board where I have my pictures up in my kitchen, and it has fallen before, and it's never ever fallen because it's been on top of the wall ever since we moved in, and all of a sudden it just falls, which is really weird. Me and my husband were in the living room. My husband was talking to his parents. That's when we were talking to him about that. He was just talking to his parents basically, and I was in the living room with my daughter, just, you know, watching TV, right? And all of a sudden that thing falls, and I'm just like, what the hell? What the heck happened? Like, why did it fall? So I go in there to see what it was or what fell, because I didn't have a clue yet, right? But yeah, I walked in and that thing fell, and I was like, that's weird. This never fallen before, and all of a sudden it just falls. But yeah, that fell. So I went to my parents' house. My husband has left to the UK, and I went home to my parents' house for a month. And I have cameras in my house. If you guys don't know, I have 7 cameras up in my house. I have them inside and the outside. The inside, I have them inside because I have people come into my house every once in a while because they come fix stuff. So I have to have cameras for them to, you know, so I can see when they come in my house and when they leave and stuff like that. But yeah, that's why I have them up. Also, just so I can catch memories from my daughter, because if it wasn't for my cameras, we would have never caught my daughter walking for the first time. So that's another good thing about having cameras inside the house. But anyway, I have one in the hall, I have one in my kitchen, I have one in the living room. I have 2 in the living room, one from the other side and one from one on each side, so you can see the front and the back. So I have those 2. Plus I have one facing the outside from my front door, and the one in the laundry room facing the other. So if someone comes from this way, I can see them, and if someone comes from this way, I can see them. So there's that. Plus the backyard. I have a camera inside my daughter's room facing the backyard way from my, you know, where the dogs are. But anyway, so yeah, I have cameras everywhere. I'm telling you, everywhere. But anyway, so yeah, I have those. So when I went back home, I don't know what it is. I really don't know what the heck it is, but every time we do leave anywhere, there's just stuff going on in the house. And if it's not when I leave, it's when we're sleeping. So my camera catches the sounds, it catches the movements, it catches all this type of stuff, right? And when I left, when my husband went to the UK, my daughter's room, so, like, unfortunately we don't have a camera inside our room, just the camera that's by the window facing the backyard. But anyway, I have a mirror. I had a mirror. I don't have it there anymore because it freaking creeps me out. But I have a mirror. I had a mirror on, like, against the wall, like literally taped to the wall. Not taped, but like, you know, those little canister thingies. But yeah, I had it against the wall in my daughter's room because it was super cute. I liked how it looked. But I had it there, and I had it there ever since we moved in. And then my daughter was 3 months. So yeah, we moved in April, which is gonna be 3 or 4 years now. I have no idea. I can't think about it. But yeah, we had it ever since we moved in, since April. And then I got pregnant in like around September. So it's been there for a while. And then I had my daughter, right? And she was 3 months old, 3 to 4 months old. And all of a sudden it just fell when we left. I don't know what it was, but it fell. And the video that I caught, because the Wise Cam catches the sound. So the Wise Cam caught the sound, and I thought the drawer opened from my daughter's room, because her room has a changing table, so it has a drawer and a changing table. So I thought the drawer opened. I thought it opened, and it literally sounded like it did. So I tried listening to it on the phone to see what it was actually, and it literally sounded like if it was a drawer opening. That's a lot. Okay, look at this one. This is really loud. Like, they opened the drawers. And it was 3 a.m. to let me remind you, it was 3 a.m. and for some reason I got a notification on my phone when I was at home in Utah. I got a notification that a sound detected in my daughter's room. So I opened it and I listened to it, and yeah, that thing ended up, I heard it and I was like, it freaked me out. My heart started racing and I was like, what the heck is inside my house? So yeah, that happened, and I ended up calling the non-emergency non-emergency call or whatever. It's like 911, but for non-emergencies. But at first I did call 24 hours, which is here at the apartments, you know. And yeah, so I ended up calling them. They told me to call them, and I did. So they went to my house, and my friend, she had my keys to for the inside of my house, because I give her my key whenever I leave in case if anything happens. She has the key to come inside the house and, you know, see what's going on, right? So she had the keys, so I had the cops go to her house, and I felt so bad. She was pregnant. She was so pregnant. And it was 5 in the morning, and I tried calling her. I tried everything, and she finally answered, and she ended up giving the keys to the cops, and the cops ended up coming inside to check in the house to see what was going on, or to see who was inside or who broke in. But I knew no one broke in, because I would have gotten notification that someone entered the house, because obviously I get detection, like motion detection, if someone was at the front door. So I knew no one was there. But I just wanted to check just to make sure. But anyway, yeah, that ended up happening. The cops ended up coming inside. Nothing was there. It was just, I guess, the mirror ended up falling, and it literally didn't sound like that. But yeah, the mirror fell. Anyways, after that, that was whole. My daughter just woke up. Anyways, that was a whole nother story. Anyways, so when I was pregnant, my my husband and I were just sleeping. It was a weekend too, okay? So I was pregnant with my daughter, and I was just super pregnant. I think it was like on my third trimester, I remember, but I had to wake up to go to the restroom. Sorry guys, my daughter ended up waking up. But anyways, where was I at? Yeah, okay. So yeah, I ended up waking up to go to the restroom in the middle of the night, and I walked out. The light, I have 2 lamps in my house. I have 2 lamps on each side of my couch. But I thought my husband left the light on because he usually leaves it on for the dogs. So I really thought the lamp was on, right? So I walked out of the room. I saw the light it was on. And I went to the restroom. I came back from the restroom, and all of a sudden that light was off. So I freaked out. I freaked out so badly. I ended up peeing myself again after I just peed. But no, I literally freaked out so bad. I booked it to the room. I literally closed the door so freaking hard. Like I slammed the door. And I freaked out when I jumped in bed with my husband, and I started crying because I was telling him that the light was on from the hallway, and I mean not the hallway, the light from the living room, and all of a sudden when I come out, it's off. And I was not joking. When the light was on, it was on, because you know when the light is on, I can see my hallway, because when the lights are off, I can't see my hallway. I have to go like, right? No, like literally, I can see my hallway. I can see my shoe rack. And all of a sudden, when I come back from the bathroom, the light is off and I can't see anything. And I'm like, dude, that thing was on. I'm not joking, right? But my husband believed me anyway. But still, like, I know when the light was on, it was on. But yeah, that happened. And then my daughter, like, when she was 6 months old, she was in her crib. She's been sleeping in her crib. We've been trying to sleep train her, right? So she's been sleeping in the room, but I was paranoid because she finally started sleeping in her room, because she used to sleep with us before. So I was really nervous for her to be in her room by herself and stuff like that. And but yeah, I was just watching her on the monitor for the longest time until I fell asleep, but I didn't want to go to sleep just yet. So for some freaking reason, I told you guys before, the mirror was on the wall. I put it back up after it fell, you guys. But anyways, I put it back up, and my daughter was like 6 months old, and she was sleeping peacefully. And I don't know why, but I saw a face on my daughter's mirror. I saw a face. I have a picture of it. If I can find it, I'll post it. Like literally right now. You see a face. I don't know if it's me or not, but if you guys can see a face, let me know. But that's a face, bro. That's a face. It looks like a little kid's face. I don't know what it was, you guys, but I ended up taking that freaking mirror down, and I ended up putting it in my closet. But my daughter has stopped sleeping in her room for a while until recently. But anyways, don't mind my daughter. She's talking. She's literally right there watching her little tablet. But anyways, yeah, she stopped going into her room. She stopped sleeping in her room, but she recently started to sleep there. But she's been scared to sleep on her own recently, and it's probably because she probably sees the spirits, because obviously younger babies see them, right? and I feel like she can see them. I feel like she can feel the bad energy, or just even if it's a bad energy or even if it's good energy, it doesn't matter. She's scared of it, and I'm not gonna make her sleep in her room if she's scared, right? And I wouldn't want to sleep in that room either if stuff has been going on in her room. I've been thinking of getting a camera in her room to catch anything, and so far I haven't caught anything because I obviously I wouldn't know because there's a camera in the room. But I have been hearing things because the hallway picks up the sound. It picks up the sound, so I feel like it's just crazy. I don't know. Also, I don't know what else has been going on. Oh, not too long ago, I was on live on TikTok. I was on live for an hour and a half. I was cooking and I was just talking to everyone, and all of a sudden I went to grab my rice from my cabinet, and from the side of my eye, I saw something walk past me. I literally saw something. I really thought it was my husband because my husband was in the kitchen with me for a second, and I thought it was him. But no, it wasn't him. It was something else, and I swear to God, I saw something. I don't know what it was, but I saw it. But it literally does. It happens all the time. When I'm in the restroom doing my makeup, or I'm in the restroom just in the bathroom, I see something walk past, and I'm not even joking. My daughter usually just walks past and goes to her room, but I was on my phone and I can still see from the side of my eye. I can still see something walk past me. So I thought it was my daughter or my husband. I really thought it was one of them, and I was waiting for him to come back, like to go back to the living room, because usually just goes there to grab something or something and then comes back. So I'm over here waiting for him, like, you know, I'm like calling him like, babe, what are you doing? Right? No. So I was trying to get his attention because he wasn't answering me back. So I was like, babe, what are you doing? And he's like, what do you mean? I'm like, where are you at? And he's like, in the living room with your daughter and the boys. I'm like, are you serious right now? So I hurry up using the restroom, and I tell him, I'm like, dude, I really thought you went in the hall. I really thought you went to the room or something. And he's like, no. So when I was still in the bathroom, I checked my camera to see if my kids were there and my husband was there, and they were. So when I told him that I thought he was in the hallway, or he walked through the hallway, and he's like, no, I never did. So I was like, oh my God. So it literally, I'm not even joking, it happens every day. If it's not every day, it's every other day, every week or something, and I see something walk past me. And I'm hoping that nothing happens right now because I'm talking about it, because I feel like if we talk about it, it's just gonna happen. But it's just a lot has happened throughout my life. I'm not even joking. But yeah, that's happened, and just a lot of things just move. Oh, I can't forget to tell you guys this. So a few days ago, and it happened twice actually. So a few days ago, I was on the phone with my husband. I was telling him, I was like, babe, I was just talking to him that I have an appointment or whatever, and that I need you to take this time off and whatever, right? But I'm on the phone with him. My daughter is with me. My dogs are in the living room, and I have my boys with me, and I have my daughter with me, and I'm like on the phone talking to him, and all of a sudden the freaking door from my room slams shut. I'm not even joking. There's no AC going on. There's no fans going on. The windows are not open or anything. Nothing, y'all. Nothing is opened. Nothing is running. Nothing. And all of a sudden, the door shuts on its own. And I'm telling you, it shut hard. Because with my door, how it works, you literally have to push it so hard for it to close. And that's what ended up happening. Like, something pushed the door open. I mean, not open, closed. Because I usually have the door creaked a little bit, like a tiny bit. Because it doesn't close all the way. Because when I open the door and it closes on its own, because how the door is made, I don't know what it is, but it closes by itself, because obviously once you open it, it closes. But it doesn't close all the way because it like pushes it back, because you have to push hard enough for it to close. So anyway, so yeah, that's how, so you literally, it was just cracked open, and nothing was on, nothing was basically flowing, and all of a sudden it just closes, it closes shut. And it happened twice, but the first time it was harder, it was way harder. And my daughter literally looked at me, because she was playing on the floor with her toys, and she looks at me and she's like, and I look at her, and then she goes, "Daddy?" Like, no, dude, that's not your dad. That wasn't your dad. And oh, I'm just getting the chills, you guys. I'm sorry. Literally, my daughter thought it was my husband. It was not my husband. I don't know what it was, but my daughter thought that my husband was playing with her, and yeah, that wasn't my husband. That was something else. So I called my husband like right away, and I'm like, dude, the door just closed by itself. Freaking out. You need to hurry up and come home, because I hate being by myself. I freaking hate it. But at the same time, I'm glad that I have my kids and my daughter and my dogs. But my dogs can't do shit. They're little. We're not gonna protect them. They're not gonna protect me. They will go to anybody. They will literally run to them. Except my tiny dog. She's shy and she's skittish all the time. But like my white dog Hoko, she literally will go up to them. She freaking loves people. So she wouldn't protect me for shit. But I don't know, you guys. I'm just like so sick of this whole paranormal shit going on in my house. But so far hasn't been bad to the point that I'm scared, and I'm like so used to it that I just don't even care anymore, honestly. All right, you guys. Well, that was it. I'm hoping I didn't miss anything. I'm hoping I didn't. I think I got everything. If I missed a couple things, I'll just say it on TikTok. I'll mention it on TikTok, I mean. But I feel like I got everything. I don't think I'm missing anything. But anyways, yeah, that's today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys want more of this, I will do it for you guys. Just let me know in the comments. Just tell me on TikTok. Just comment suggestions of what you guys want to watch on YouTube, and I will do it for you guys. But yeah, a lot of people are saying do a house tour. I can really do a house tour for you guys if you guys want. I will do it for you guys if you guys want to. I wouldn't mind. I did it before. I just don't have it up anymore. So, but yeah, if you guys are interested in that kind of stuff, just let me know. But yeah. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope it was interesting for you guys. And hopefully I'll see you guys on my next video, on whatever that is. Anyways, I hope you guys have a good day. And don't get freaked out by this video, because just pray nothing happens to you, because this is scary, you guys. This is scary. I hope nothing happens, because I was just talking about stuff. But I guess we'll see. All right, pray for me.